authorize the supervisor to enter into a contract, but we do have an agreement that I did review and I worked out with Auction International, which you should have in front of you. So to dot the i's and cross the t's, we can entertain a subsequent motion to authorize the supervisor to enter into this contract, which you have in front of you tonight.
All right. Now, when is the auction taking place?
June 2nd, I think, around early June, I think.
Right. We have tentatively set June 2nd as the date.
All right. And what is do we have a minimum bid, or do we have to accept the bid? What do we find this?
No, the fee structure is set that there's a 7% buyer's premium, which the auctioneer will take as their fee. The town has no outlay and has no resulting fees afterward.
Yeah, but no. My question is, let's assume they're sold at 10 cents on the dollar. Do we have any? Do we have a right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You can reject the bid. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yes, you have approval rights on every bid.
Okay. Beautiful. And how many properties do we have finally now after tonight's?
It's 11 from the NREM.
Right.
We just redeemed 3 out
So
of
it's
14.
8.
No, but I think there were other properties the town had owned prior to the NREM that are part of this, right?
Yeah, there may be up to 20,
Yeah.
as I know it right now.
All right. Beautiful. Okay, I get a motion to approve the contract? Oh, please.
Revised contract, right?
Revised contract, yeah.
Okay. Second.
Alpha. Mendocino. Aye. Nyors.
Aye.
Villanova.
Yes.
Carmen.
Yes. Okay, is Mr. Sullivan here tonight?
No, Mr. Sullivan is not here tonight.
I'm guessing Mr. Nwanek is.
I speak for the trees.
Okay.
Well, we have been looking at various ways that we might be able to improve our technology over at Town Hall. We have looked at actually a couple of people, but we felt that Sullivan Data was the best approach, provided the best approach, and surprisingly enough, they are coming in at a lower cost. Additionally, we did look at a company called Eller Technologies. They're out of White Plains. They perform the same kinds of services. They have only one municipal client.
Is this the guy that presented to the board?
No.
Oh, it's a different guy.
This is a different guy. But to give you some frame of reference, Eller Technologies is in there at approximately $21,000.
Who was the guy that presented to the board?
Sullivan Data, who is, that's what...
So he did present to the board?
Yes, Sullivan Data did, yes.
Okay, that's my question.
Okay.
All right, so was there any questions for Mr. Nwanek? It's $16,000 less than what we talked about. Mr. Sullivan, any questions? Any motion to approve this contract? I mean, because he's presented this, so I think we know what we're getting ourselves into.
I understand.
I get a motion to approve this contract?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Gelfar. Mendocino. Aye. Nyors.
Aye.
Villanova.
Yes.
Carmen.
Yes. Okay, Mitch? Appraisal services, this is new, right? It wasn't in the original package?
That is correct.
Maybe, let me say what I understand, and then,
Okay.
basically, we're getting residential challenges. We talked about one of our previous meetings. The residential challenges, the evaluations have gone from 45, these are court challenges now, from 45 to 150. So given everything we're doing with the revaluation and all that effort, Mr. Markowitz's office has been put under tremendous pressure, and he needs somebody to help deal with the court challenges. He's proposing that his office take 1/3 of the challenges,
That's
about
correct.
50, and the other 100 be done by outside service,
Correct.
outside vendor,
appraisal firm.
and we're talking about, what, $25,000?
That is correct.
Up to $25,000. Hopefully we can get it done for less. We've approved at a previous meeting the tariff for the outside vendor, so it's just a question now of authorizing the outside vendor to do this work. Now, the other thing, Mr. Markowitz, maybe you could just tell how your department is fully occupied with other work as well.
Be happy to. At this point in time, we've completed the data update as a result of the Geospan project. That involved corrections to the inventory of approximately 1,800 parcels, as we've discussed. We're in the process currently of, we have certain approximately 20 of the small claims underway as we speak. I have Thursday and Friday scheduled just for small claims this week. Commencing on or about or approximately April 1st, the town will be sending out disclosure notices to each and every resident within the town, identifying their proposed 2010 assessment and calculating, based upon that assessment, the impact on their taxes, the town and the county.
But
We
your
will be
staff
holding
is,
informal
yeah, right.
discussions commencing, I'll call it mid-April, after the notices are mailed out, with any and all residents who wish to discuss their proposed assessments or their existing assessments. That's an ongoing process that will take place through April and May. As part of that process, we have assistance from Vision Appraisal coming in, but I expect that it's going to occupy 100% of our time or more.
Right, so you're going to have Mr. Parlatore and someone from Vision at all those meetings?
Mr. Zaba,
Is this Zaba, sorry?
who is the
yeah.
appraiser employed by the town,
Right.
as well as a representative of Vision, be available to meet on a prearranged basis, on an appointment basis, to discuss their assessment.
Right. So
So we're pretty
it's not
busy.
like his office is, it's not like you mentioned spent a lot of time in Cancun. Now,
Well, you're still short, right?
That is, well, we are dealing with that on a temporary basis for the moment.
Okay.
no, but
Okay.
the other thing that we talked about today, just with the data to Vision, is that, are we going to have an issue with them participating in these meetings?
No, it's unrelated.
Good, so the motion on the table is to approve up to $25,000 and support appraisal services to the assessor's office.
Just one question.
Please.
Which is that a standard type of appraisal, or is it for
It is a-
different types of?
No, it is a
driveway?
standard kind of appraisal. We use a Fannie Mae form. They do inspections. They place comparables on a grid. They make adjustments known as a,
That
very standard.
That seems reasonable for.
it's actually very reasonable on a per appraisal basis.
Right.
Good, can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Beautiful.
Belfar, Mendocino, Naors,
Aye.
Villanova.
Yes.
Harvey.
Wonderful. Mitch, do you have anything else to report from your office?
We're in the process of finishing the 2010 assessments and trends. They're currently into the final stages of review in preparation of sending out the disclosure notices.
When do they go out?
They will be out in the mail on or before April 1st.
Okay.
Okay, and that notice will inform the public of where they can call to make appointments. There'll be an 800 phone number set up. It will be manned by a group of people who will be able to set up appointments on an individual basis for people to bring in evidence of why they believe our assessment is incorrect or should be adjusted, and we will be able to review it.
Now, so will we know by April 20th how that process is going?
I would say to you, we will know by April 20th, maybe the first flood, and that would be my expectation. People generally take a while to respond. Some respond almost instantly, others take time to digest it. We'll have some indication, but I can't tell you we'll have the full indication by then.
And how long do people have to respond?
They have from the period of April to, I'll call it mid to late May. At that point, the town will then produce a tentative assessment roll, send out any change of assessment notices in writing to every taxpayer, and then the town will enter into what I'll call the normal Board of Assessment review process, which means they have between June 1st and the third Tuesday in June to file any complaint they wish and provide documentation, and then the Board of Assessment review will deliberate on those over the course of the summer.
And those will be evaluations as of July 1st, 2009?
Those will be evaluations as of July 1st, 2009. They will obviously not be 2010 values, but they will be 2009 values. I will make this just as general comment that what we're reflecting in those notices is the